Be pretty low
Too
though.
hot.
Something. You'd have to take that thing off. I'm not gonna do that. I think I got all the lights on. Yeah. That little one up there does absolutely nothing.
It doesn't when we turn on?
It does nothing.
Okay.
It's right at the front door. It doesn't do anything. So that's fine. All right, let me look. Swipe them. Make sure. That's good. Swipe them.
Which
Swipe
phone is that, Tim?
S22.
It's a Galaxy? Okay.
Yes. Yep. So we'll just wait on them. So come on.
Oh, we didn't do a thumbnail?
We did.
Oh, that's me on here. Let me press my thumb up.
Coming. Come on in.
I ain't gonna kidnap you like
I just want to get myself out the way. I didn't want to be have stuff
Some just-
everywhere.
Oh, they on.
Something-
Hi, Lola.
Oh, yeah.
Hi, Mandy.
I grabbed it.
Oh, I got to get on.
Why is she like that?
Hi, Kathy. Why is she like this?
Hey, Jean girl, hey.
Kathy's downstairs. Kathy need to be upstairs.
And Lola, where you at, Lola?
Kathy needs to be upstairs. Okay. Good morning, Lola.
It's cold.
Well, good evening. It's not morning. It's evening. Good evening, Lola. Jen, what's up? How you doing?
Evening, ain't it?
Mandy, good evening. How you doing?
Hey, Mandy.
Larissa, how you doing?
Hey, son, y'all.
Larissa, how you doing?
How y'all doing?
What's-
Who said that? How
Oh
y'all
my
doing?
Lola Linda, where are you? Where are you, Lola Linda?
Mandy.
Y'all, Larissa is still, you see, she started out like
I'm
this,
ready to go to bed.
and she ended like this.
Thank you.
Sonny, good morning.
Good night.
I need my jacket.
What's up, y'all?
If I say good morning, don't blame me.
It
The
feels
air
good
just
in here.
kicked on.
Oh, the air just kicked on. We gonna have to-
Let
we-
me put on my jacket.
Cold?
Put your jacket on for a little
If it
bit.
gets too cold, I'm gonna put my llama back on.
Yeah.
It feels good in here.
Put
Okay.
your mama on.
What time is your flight, Lola?
No, I don't have a jacket. You
What
leave
time
it
is your
downstairs?
You can push it, put the put the temperature back up. I just did that to cool it down because it was really hot in here when I came in. Okay, good night, y'all. How y'all doing?
Look, it's
Welcome.
time for me to go to bed. I'm back to real.
It is past her bedtime. Most definitely. Yes, honey.
And what's the
Thank
reason-
you, honey.
And what's the reason in the morning?
Appreciate. What are we doing in the morning?
I don't
Yeah.
know.
Oh my gosh. Go
Lola's
out this
packing.
year. Okay.
I'm gonna go over there.
Mandy, are you gonna be here next year? You gonna be here? Celia, good morning. How you doing? We are having an evening tea. So
Oh, we got a Lola Linda. and a Lola.
P. That's Lola P.
Lola Linda!
Oh my God. She was amazing.
Hey,
So-
who you talking? Whatever.
So y'all, it is Plan Gemini, which means it is the end of Go Wild. Hey Karen, how you doing? Good night, boo. So good to see you. It's the end of Go Wild. And I can tell you that one word described most of us. More people are going to be coming in the room soon, right?
Yes.
But for me, it's tired. That's the one. I'm tired. Okay, and Larissa, we can tell it's past her bedtime,
It's past.
so she tired.
I'm tired.
Here.
Hold on now. Hold on. We have a special guest.
Special guest.
It's
All
6,
the
so
way
this is right
from
at 3:30.
Llama Land.
What room? You
We
coming?
have the Llama Mama drama herself. Well, not
Llama Mama
She
drama.
ain't drama now. We have Miss Llama. And she tired too.
And she tired too. What room we in? We in 5218. 5218. Come on down, baby.
Come on
5218.
And it's an igloo in here.
No, it's not.
It's not.
Yeah, it is.
Down a little bit. It's
I
just
like
cooling
it.
down a
But
little
you
bit.
got a llama cover.
Give her
You
the
get on my
blanket.
Here you
Give her the
go.
Oh,
blanket.
bless your G.
I forgot to pet her.
Lord,
Give
bless
her the
you.
blanket.
Okay, now I can
Give her the
see
blanket.
Thank you.
So if you
Well,
don't
Mr.
know who this is, okay, that Larissa. Remember she was here. Oh my goodness. goodness, sticker therapist. You put hubby on notice for next year. Okay. So that's Larissa. Oh my goodness.
Beautiful one, please.
Be you beautiful one.
Woo, woo, woo,
And so this is my boo baby right here. Okay. And this is Cammie. This is Peace of the Plan.
Hey, y'all.
Make sure you look her up on Instagram. Kathy says they can hear us downstairs.
Sorry, not sorry. Sorry, not sorry.
Kathy, the first one they heard us, so the second one I'm thinking they're gonna hear us too.
We want the people up.
Okay, she said she could hear us on the 4th floor.
Oh, Jesus.
Now in the back, hiding over here. Say your name, baby. You gotta say it. You can't say it like
you
You can't say it like that.
I can't say it like you say it.
So this hiding in the corner, McFadden. Okay, that's her. Someone said they could hear us in Michigan.
Hey, Michigan.
Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. Oh
They
my
have a good
goodness.
restaurant that's called Cornbread.
In Michigan, y'all got a restaurant called Cornbread.
Something cornbread, beans and cornbread. Oh, they got the best sweet potato biscuits ever. Muffins.
Okay, so what I wanted to
Back
do,
on subject.
of course I am Larissa, 'cause Larissa is always on the food subject. She's always on the food subject, okay? And you know I was trying to find a hole in the wall.
Oh, why are you?
I was, but you know, she said there was a good hole in the wall. All I could remember was the hole in the
of a
wall.
hole.
I couldn't even remember
Not
the name of the
that.
restaurant. It was just hole
It's
in
just,
the wall.
it's
Hole in the
just
wall.
a
no
diner.
description.
I said this. It wasn't a small hole in the wall. It was, yeah, it's true.
Okay, she said in Grand Rapids. Lisa
Okay,
said in
okay.
Grand Rapids. Okay, so this is what I wanted to do tonight because y'all, I'm tired. Like I'm tired. You see what it says? It says barely awake. This is our outfit for Plan Jamma. Okay, this is our Plan Jamma. We're coming from Plan Jamma.
I got a cute zebra.
She got on a cute zebra.
Ooh.
Yes. And so, I wanted to do a wrap up. So we did begin and talk about expectations, talk about table mate gifts, and things like that. And so I want to do a wrap up and have these ladies and more that's coming. Y'all see Lola Linda's about to be here, okay? Which means it's about to be lit. And so just give their thoughts on just their entire experience, because for most of these ladies, I think for all three of you, it's your first time at Go Wild. For me, it's my second Go Wild. And so, just to kind of talk about their expectations. Question number one, I guess. Question number one is, what was your expectation coming in to Go Wild, and was your expectation met here? That's the first one. We're going to not let Larissa start first, because Larissa's face is looking like, oh Lord. Her face is frozen. Yes. So we're going to start with Cammie, right? So Cammie, tell us, what was your expectation, and was it met, or,
Okay. So I didn't do a whole lot of research before I got here. I just bought my ticket.
Yeah.
And I was kind of talking to Larissa and checking things out. So I really didn't know what to expect. But I think in the back of my mind, I was thinking that there would be like vendors out selling their products, and I would get some good deals from some of the people that I saw on the list of vendors who were like sponsors or whatever. I thought that they would be here and they would be selling their stuff. That did not necessarily happen in large numbers, but my expectations were surpassed because my experience was just tremendous. I met so many beautiful people. The sessions were amazing. I took so many notes. The speaker this afternoon was amazing. She was like amazing. And the thing that I think surprised me the most was how emotional some of the sessions were, and how deep we were digging into like personal development. And I think that's amazing. And I see now why people come back to Go Wild year after year after year, because if you dig deep into yourself and think about the things that you really need to work on, or how you need to just to continue to love on yourself and nurture yourself and be kind to people around you. If we focus on that more, we'll be a better community for each other, and we'll be better people for ourselves, for our families. So, I mean, I think my expectations were surpassed, for sure.
Good deal, good deal, good deal. I love it because that's like 100% one of the things that I experienced at last year, where I went with an open mind. I even though I saw everything that I saw online and stuff like that, and we're going to get to what we were talking about before, right before we started with the boon, right? Even though I saw all that stuff, I still knew that I had to have a different frame of mind coming, right? So we're going to talk about that too. And so mine also last year was surpassed because of the people that I met.
Yeah.
And so, like you said, I knew I was like, I want to have that interaction again.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So,
get
thank you. So go ahead, McFadden.
My experience was wonderful.
Linda is in the building.
Sit right there so you can be in the hot seat.
Okay, no, let's trade. You come up here because you're in the hot seat. You come up here. And then Lola, in the back for a minute. So Lola, we're just kind of wrapping up and asking some questions. So I'm asking right now what the initial expectation was for Go Wild, and was it surpassed, met, or like you failed, right? So share with us.
I had a wonderful, wonderful first experience. It was amazing. I came in with no expectations. I just came in and wanted to have fun. I take that back. I had one expectation, y'all, and I'm gonna tell you what that one was: to meet Tamara live in person. And I promise you, as soon as I hit the door, she was the first person I saw. No lie.
And she just as ratchet.
And I jumped her. I know I frightened her, because she didn't know who I was.
I had to run back for a moment, like, hold on,
who you? Who is this?
Who you?
And then I said, say my name.
That's exactly what she
Say
said.
my name.
Her first thing to me was say my name. With her mask on, like, who you?
What's your name?
I wanted to hear her say that. But my experience was wonderful. It far exceeded what I could think.
Yeah.
Every session that I attended and today's event was just mind blowing.
Yeah.
Mind blowing. It was a great experience. That's all I can say. And if you're not here, prepare starting tomorrow to come next year.
Yeah.
That's the only advice I can give you.
Right.
Because it's worth everything, regardless of what somebody else say. Make it your experience, and that will make it the best event. That's all I can say.
Fantastic. Thank you. Bristol, you ready?
Yes.
I'm ready. Yes, I'm ready.
Welcome. Lola P said the infamous Lola Linda.
Gotta
represent the Lolas.
Said gotta represent the Lolas. Okay. So Larissa, and then we'll go over to Lola.
So my expectations were definitely met and exceeded. So I have watched some videos and just talking with Tamara and being in good. I keep saying Good Morning America. Morning tea. Maybe you going national or something.
Girl, I don't know. Bring it.
You already worldwide. We just need some money and contracts.
Yes.
So, but I think so. Knowing that you have to really sort of not just be open, but come with your priorities right.
Right.
You know, and so for me, I really wanted to reconnect with the community in a different kind of way. I felt like I needed personally a reboost. I invested into the community. I have friendships within the community, and I just wanted to just come and for my personal being to just be refreshed. And that has been met on so many levels, even though every now and then I need a nap.
I think we all took a nap.
But I think, just meeting people, seeing the people who have touched my life.
Mm-hmm.
And I did the same thing to somebody else where I was like, and she was like, what? Don't come up on me. But it's just, I think you don't realize the impact, especially even with my small channel,
Yeah.
the impact
Yeah.
that you have on other people's
Yeah.
lives, and I think that humbling experience just really helped to say, okay, somebody out there is listening, and I, touched somebody, and maybe that's helped them get through whatever it is. And I could think it's so minute, but just like how the guy from the Post Secret was talking, just something, just a little that could just say to somebody else to keep going and keep pushing. So yes, so many. I mean, it was way beyond planners, stickers, and pins. I mean, we talked about deep searching yourself, affirming yourself, stepping out of the box and just trying things. What was that? VJ said,
come on now.
Yes,
Come on.
yes.
Come on now.
Just
Yes.
try.
Come on now.
VJ from OT, she said, just try.
Just try.
And that is the biggest, some of the greatest and then to understand like some of the fears and obstacles that some of these businesses that are now, that started in their corner, their craft corner, are now, millionaires and stuff like that, and seeing all the things that so I just feel like, okay.
Yeah. I was there counting on my fingers. 7 figures? Wait.
Right.
Tens, hundreds, thousands. I was like, how much? 7 figures?
And survived through a pandemic.
Yeah.
Yes.
So many of these companies now have to hire multiple people, and it's just it's just that empowerment, and it's just saying, discover your own unique use so that you can put that on display because you have something that can fulfill a need. And pursue your passion and purpose. Passion and purpose. If you pursue your passion and purpose, those things will get you forward. So.
Oh man, look, the sticker therapist said, I'm tearing up from this summary alone. Do they provide Kleenex? Girl,
they needed more.
They needed more. We was using everything, trying to fan and not cry. We were trying to do a whole bunch of things.
It really got deep.
Yeah.
It really did.
It really, and let me tell you something, that Post Secret, I said, I am not sending in my card for that, but now I just want to find something to send.
I think
whether it's
we
big
didn't understand
or not.
it.
Yeah, and that's why I was like, I'm not
understand
doing it.
I had never heard it before.
But to hear how something so simple as just getting it out of your head.
Yeah, because I think a lot of times, like what he said, a lot of times, Kathy said she used napkins.
Yes, napkins.
So I think a lot of times, even though we know we're not alone, we still feel like we're alone in something, right?
Yeah.
Like there's a shame to letting someone know something that we're going
Oh my God,
through.
and the courage that it
And
took
so-
for some of these people to say what
Singing
they
different
said.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, girl, oh my
Somebody know?
God.
Oh, okay.
It was beautiful.
It was just
Yes.
It was beautiful.
It was beautiful.
Come on in. Who we got next? Hello. Come on in. Welcome to the audience.
Welcome. So yeah, that's all. So yes, expectation was met and exceeded, but I felt like I didn't. Even though I talked about the swag with Tamara earlier, that was not my purpose. Because my purpose was come to connect with people and be
Rejuvenated.
rejuvenated. Mhm.
Perfect. Thank you, Larissa. Larissa took like 3 people right? So now we're gonna go over here. Oh, somebody was sending me a message. Let me see. Somebody want to come on? Hold on, y'all. Tamiko, we coming up now. Okay, fine. See when I see you. See when we see you, Rumi. And so we're gonna go with Lola Linda. And so we're talking about what your expectation was, and was it met, exceeded, or not exceeded. Of course, we're all gonna be honest here and give our opinion.
right.
If we didn't like it, we didn't like it.
That's right.
As well. And this is not her first rodeo at Go Wild, so she's not a Go Wild newbie.
I got an alumni.
Look, she got alumni pin. Okay, that means she's been here longer than me.
Texas thing.
She got a lot of stuff. So go ahead. So share with me.
I
With
got my
us.
one.
Well, the
What
first
it
thing
is.
I got is llama-itis.
Lamaritis
Oh my
is the
God,
first thing.
yeah.
So she can't even talk, y'all.
I've been doing
I've been
contrast and
busy.
everything.
Lamaritis.
Lamaritis is a thing, but I gotta tell y'all, this Go Wild was 1,050,000,000% better than the last.
Last one. Yes, it was.
And that is the honest
Yes.
truth from my heart.
Yeah.
I mean, the speakers, when you get somebody like BJ, and then the Frank guy with the
Yeah. Oh my
post
God.
secret.
Yeah.
I never heard of that before.
Me either. The
I didn't know
post
what
secret
it
guy.
was, but oh my God, and the empowerment and the uplifting and the soul searching,
Mm.
it was amazing. Even the activities, the little craft activities, and the way they did that, and the scheduling, and the way they had us going in, it was so much better.
Yeah.
Everything
It was a lot
better.
more orderly and less drama.
Yes,
Yes.
less drama.
And listen, I'm sorry.
Oh, girl.
I come just socializing.
Mm.
Larissa.
I just seen Tamara. I said, Tamara, I gotta find Larissa. She said, well, when I see her, I'll let you know. So I go back to my table, and I look, and she's at my table talking.
I mean, I was like, what, mama? Like,
Hey,
it was
Tamika.
awesome. It was awesome. I was so excited to meet you. I was like, Lola.
She said, who's calling me out? I said, girl.
I mean, it's stuff like that. To be like, I know you.
Yeah.
I've talked to you through chat, and now I get to
That's
see
right.
you and hug you.
Yes,
Yeah.
Oh my
Yeah.
God, because
Yeah.
even just on morning tea, we share some deep stuff.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
You know, we're praying for each other,
Yeah.
lifting
That's
each
right.
other up.
Yeah.
And I could just come to tears just thinking about like, wow, you guys have gotten me through the pandemic. You
But
know, where
remember-
so
but
many people
remember-
are sitting by themselves and
Yeah.
having that social outlet. Oh my God.
I
it was
remember when
wonderful.
Larissa stepped out in faith and started her YouTube channel.
Oh
Yeah.
my God.
And that was
Yeah.
so huge.
Yeah.
I was so proud of her, just
Yeah.
to do
I
it.
get it.
I was checking out.
And that's why I tell everybody, just start.
Just
It's
start.
never going to be perfect,
Right.
but just start.
The party's in full swing.
But the main thing
You
for
started
me,
without
Of course, I told y'all I was gonna start.
the
Yeah.
main thing for me was just seeing the people, seeing everybody, seeing Tamara, seeing all the ladies. I mean, just seeing everybody.
Yeah.
You know them. They're like family.
Yeah.
But to get to see them and hug them in person,
That's right.
that's huge.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love
It's
it.
like a little family
Fantastic,
reunion.
fantastic. Hey, Shank, how you doing? Welcome, welcome. So come on up next.
Come on, next.
Come
Hot
on,
seat.
come on.
Yeah, come on, in the hot seat.
So introduce yourself to the Morning Tea family, and make sure that they know your handle. And then we're asking, did your expectation of Go Wild, was it met? Was it exceeded, or was it down? Y'all better listen to the questions so y'all know how to answer.
I need you to repeat it.
No, I'm not.
You're the only one. We already went.
Ruby's in the restroom, so she better hear the instructions from there. So was it met? Was it exceeded? Etc. 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 Go.
Yeah, so I'm Nori. I would
So,
say
so when you see the name Nori in the chat,
Nori in the chat.
okay, you know
also
who this
from
is.
Texas. So for me, I went last year, and I'll be honest, I was disappointed last year because I felt like it had been hyped up a lot, and it just didn't quite curl over for me. In terms of just the events, it felt like not enough of the events were tied to planning and paper and stationery. And I wanted to, that's what I love, and that's what I want to do. So with this one, I held out to the last minute to get a ticket until they had announced all the speakers. And I saw the speakers, I saw the workshops, and I was like, okay, I feel this one looks like it's gonna be different. Like, it seems like they heard the feedback and they have made some positive changes to make it better based on what people had to say. And I would say that definitely manifested for me. Like, if you had asked me before coming, would I ever go to Go Wild again? The answer would have been no after the last one. And after this one, I'm like, absolutely, because the way that it was organized, it was just the right mix of planner stuff and planner adjacent. So even the things that were journaling and it was still writing and creative and paper, it was still that link in. And so while it was a lot of like empowerment stuff, it felt very grounded in why we all wanted to come to the conference in the first place. And the facilitators and speakers did an excellent job of facilitating some real moments, which doesn't happen at a lot of conferences. There was some real time to connect with other people and to connect with yourself through doing some journaling exercises. Like I really am walking away with some new tools. I'm walking away with new planner friends.
Not tools like freebie tools, but tools is in
Tools
stuff she can
like-
do
Yes.
for herself. That kind of tools.
I'm gonna try
Right?
the journaling techniques
Yeah.
that put us through today. I'm gonna use some of those journal prompts from Alex L. Like there's things that I'm like, okay, I can do something with. I was introduced to new planner brands that I'd never heard of that they really showcased, and you got to see them and see, okay, this is like Linda Trong.
Yeah.
I had never heard of her play, and when we got the little monthly, I was, this is my style, right?
Wow.
So I felt like it was the right mix of that, and it was more organized, so it kept some of the drama down. The chaos. It took a little longer for us to get into the different rooms, but then you didn't have the running and the elbow and and that I think made for a better experience, because I remember that first day. After all the sort of just sitting down, the rest of the day I was sort of coming down from the adrenaline, and I couldn't really connect because I was just like, ugh, that was not a good way to start the day. And this time it was a great way to start the day. Like it wasn't, it was an orderly line. You looked around, you sat where you sat, everybody was fine. Like there weren't people, I feel like last year there were people pouting. Like there were people actively like, I can't believe I have to sit here. And this year everybody.
And we're gonna talk about that too right after this. Yeah,
I think this year people were like, okay, maybe it's what I wanted, maybe it wasn't, but they felt like it was fair or it was orderly. So they were like, well, I got here behind them, so I get what I get. It didn't. There wasn't all the people posting, what about this, what about that. So that was a good change too, that I think kept everybody in a positive headspace.
Yeah.
Like you haven't seen a lot of that even in the chat. People have been really, and the speakers have been really positive, and so for me, it definitely exceeded expectations because my expectations were
bottom.
You want to share the tips on morning tea?
Why should I? What tips?
Oh, the journaling.
Why should I?
The tips that you should have been here to get.
But
The tips that you should have been here to get. That tips.
But you know what? With
That's
that, it reminds me
Yes.
a lot of the stuff that we some of the stuff
McFadden.
reminded me of things you learned as a kid
Okay.
that we can use as adults, and I'm like, wow, if I would have just kept doing this, I would have been bad now.
And when she talked about the science of it,
That was neat.
and Alex L did that too, of explaining, here's why I'm telling you don't respond to the person.
I love
Here's
that.
why, and it was like, okay, like I didn't just get swag. I got some stuff I can do something with that's gonna actually like improve my planning practice, improve
My
my
communication.
Yeah. So it felt deeper than just the stuff.
Awesome. So who is this pretty little flower?
Sweet talking me is not gonna get you. What is wrong with you? So what's my name now?
Oh, so now you want to take McFadden's line? This is Care Bear. this is Care Bear. What's up, Lola? Lola's looking at me with them eyes like, what you mean, Tamara? You ain't gonna share them tips? She giving me all the eyes. Lola's like, if it was journaling, I need something about that. So we are now going to ask you the question. I hope you remember the question.
No, I didn't.
Oh my goodness.
We didn't remember.
Why is she like this to me?
We've been up for a long time.
Yeah.
We have been. She remembers. So share with us your experience.
So I'm
This is-
Amara.
Okay.
Amara Stationery Den. And this was my first Go Wild. And I was pleasantly surprised because last year I sat at home and saw the drama unfold on Instagram, right? And so I was like, when it came to my backyard, I was like, do I really want to be involved in all of this stuff? but I was very pleasantly surprised as to how they handled I would say the mistakes from last year, and changed the way that they did things. Are there things to still improve on? Absolutely.
Yeah.
However, based on what I heard of last year, they did an awesome job this year. I had a lot of fun. I found my sisterhood.
Oh.
Okay? I found my sisterhood because you sit behind a screen and you're liking people's things and you're just kind of scrolling aimlessly, like most of the time just aimlessly double tapping, right? But meeting everybody in person, that's just everything.
Yes.
And Tamara's not getting rid of me, so
Somebody help me.
no, it was awesome. It was awesome. I'm more of an introvert, and my husband came with me because he knew that if I was alone, I would probably stay in the room most times and just go to the main events. So the first day, I was like, I think I'm gonna wait until later, and he kicked me out the bed. He kicked me out the room. He's like, don't come back until it's done. So like, I needed that little encouragement. But then by the second day, I was like, I'll see you when I see you.
Way to go, girl.
I mean, you need food? You need anything?
That's it.
I love it.
Yeah,
That
so
says a lot.
yeah,
though.
yeah, it does. I'm excited wherever they're going to be next year. I'm excited to go, but not so much to go for all the stuff, but to see these ladies
That's
again.
right. That's right.
That's what I'm excited about.
Yes.
Awesome.
And as you can tell, I'm kind of losing my voice. So.
What did Lola
we
call
talked
it?
about
It's
that.
llama-itis.
Llama-itis. Okay, it's
I
llama-itis. Lola
I
can't
done
talk.
cough drops and everything.
Yeah.
Yes, yes.
Llama-itis is a thing.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh.
We
She's
started as
screaming
well,
so
and then we
much.
were like, okay, here's some cough drops. Let's start
Tea.
early. Let's do some. We got our vitamin C's, y'all.
When I
We got all
first
that
got here, I
stuff.
could talk.
Hey, Niecy, baby. So here's the next question, and the next question is two-part opposite. What if you can think of just? I know there's a lot, but if you can think of, and I asked this question the last when we did the beginning one. I'm gonna ask it again because now you have two more days under your belt. So far, what has been like a favorite moment of yours? If you can go back and just kind of roll over quickly a lot of the moments that you've had and just be like, oh my gosh, like this one right here was such an amazing moment for me. Share that. And then on the opposite side, share, okay, well, while that was a great one for me, well, no, let's start with the bad one first. Then share, well, this one was not as good for me. And I say that because we don't want people to have the impression that everything, like some of those perfect saying is absolutely perfect. It's not. There's still people, right? It's people organizing. It's people here running, and not one person can control all of them. It's still people like us coming from different places and having these experiences and experiencing them in a different way. So I don't think a lot of folks will talk about what was the bad experience or anything like that. So I definitely want us to be able to say this was not such an exciting moment for me, right? As well. So since you're still in the hot seat, let's go.
I have to go.
Okay, boo.
My lift is coming at 3:20.
Okay, get some rest. Bye, Lola. Thank you.
Bye, Lola.
So, I think the thing that kind of caught me off guard was that, you come to these events or whatever and you see people that you enjoy watching on social media, and I'm not going to name names.
Thank you.
And you think, okay, we're in this community and I like your stuff and I follow you and my notifications are on for when you're posting, right? And you make eye contact with certain people and it's just crickets.
Wow.
And I'm like, are you appreciative of the fact that I'm supporting your business, because that's what we're here for. You're meeting the shop owners, and the shop owners are meeting the people that are helping them. Show a little gratitude. You don't have to hug me. You don't have to be besties with me. But if you see me staring at you, either say hi or smile back. You could smize at me. It's fine.
I will
Girl,
get the idea that you're
my
not-
smizer.
Oh,
It's painful.
It's painful.
too much. Too much.
Don't do that.
I won't show the morning tea my smize.
Don't show.
Go ahead, continue, baby.
On the flip side of that,
Yeah.
I've met people that I feel like I was a lost long friend.
Mm-hmm.
VJ. VJ spoke to each
Yes.
of us as if we were a friend
Yeah.
that she had not seen in like 10 years.
Yes, yes, she did.
She
Yes,
held
did.
your hand,
That's
And listen to what you
listened
said.
to, and took it in, right? And she was like, her eyes were like
like on you.
on you,
Yes.
Right.
right? Ashley, same thing,
From her.
from Cloth and
I
Paper,
didn't get a chance.
same
Yes.
thing.
Yes.
Those are and they're bigger businesses, right? So you
Yeah.
would think, okay, they're not really gonna be, but it's the opposite. It's the smaller ones that don't get me started. Thank you.
So, right before you come, Cam, you can turn that thing off. Ma'am,
Where's the
Tamiko,
cocoa?
Tamiko, one time.
Where's the cocoa?
Tamiko is like, my peopling tank is exploding.
Yes.
It's
It's
exploding.
empty. My people intake is empty.
Yeah. So do all of yours in one. What was your expectations? Was your expectation met? And then maybe a not so great moment for you here, and then your like wow moment.
I didn't really have a high expectation, but I didn't have a low expectation either. I've never been. This is my first time. I am a newbie, and I am definitely not a people person. Very small doses for me.
She's a recovery person,
Yes,
non
yes.
person.
I'm not a people person. I'm very specific about peopling. In my job, all I do is people, and I just don't want to people anymore.
I understand that.
But this has forced me out of that. I'm still a recovering non-peopler, but I've met
You did
people that I wouldn't normally interact with just because I'm more of a seclusion person.
Yeah.
And that has been it's been nice. It's been fun. It's been thoroughly entertaining. I'm definitely here for all the tea. And it was, I would do it again. I wouldn't question it the next go around. I think I have a better understanding of how to compare it.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, people are people.
Yeah.
No matter what they do for a living, no matter how old you are, no matter, I see you every day on YouTube, people are people, and I think that everybody needs to give people grace.
Yeah.
Because I don't know if you can cuss on YouTube, but everybody shit stinks too. And it's okay. You just have to own who you are. But I enjoyed it. I mean, VJ for president, absolutely.
Yes.
VJ, I think, is
Wonderful.
such a humble person. I would buy anything. I buy two, one to use and one
To look at.
you want to look at, one to use, one to display.
A backup for the backup.
But I've met friends that I never would have thought that I would.
Yes.
But I wouldn't even think twice. And rooming with this one over here has been something.
Yeah.
Notice she didn't say something good,
I
but
just
she didn't say
said
something bad either.
Something
so.
dot.
So
To be continued
On the
later.
next
On the
session.
next
of
session,
the
yes. On the next session of the morning tea.
oh my gosh.
But something that I didn't like or a concern or something. There needs to be more options for food, for
Yes.
snacks.
Yeah.
The amount of money that you spent to come here, I'm not expecting you to provide me dinner. But if you're gonna do desserts, there's got to be another option other than a cupcake.
Yeah.
Okay, because I'm a grown person.
Correct.
There's got to be another option. It can't just be that and that alone. And I just don't. They could have done better with that. I'm sure there's plenty of other things.
And that was at the welcome party.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was the welcome party.
That was the
That
welcome
was a
party.
karaoke night.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a welcome
They
party.
did have cookies over there on the side, but if you didn't see it,
I just feel it could, that part could have been a little better. You know, you're gonna
Yeah.
wait in lines because there's thousands of people.
Uh-oh.
There's thousands of people here. But I mean, I had a good time. I can't say that it was enough for me not to come back.
Right.
And all these other llamas I have been thoroughly entertained. Thoroughly. And I don't know who's coming up after me, but if it's who I think it is,
Yes.
thoroughly entertained.
Yes.
We're gonna save her for a little later. She'll shut the party down.
One of my other spirit animals that I didn't know I had.
Yes.
You wait for the next one to come up.
Yes.
We'll wait for her. One more thing before. So I want you to share, and I know it's not mine to share, but I'm asking you if you can please
Lord.
share
What did I do?
Darian.
Oh my God! Listen, okay, Darian from MakseLife. I don't even know her last name. Duke's mama. Okay, Duke, little baby Duke.
Duke's mama.
Darian, I am 5. I'm gonna say 5'1",
She's
5'2",
cute.
just because it sounds good. Okay, I'm not taller than anybody, ever. And little Darian, I am taller than Darian. It made my whole day. I'm not taller than anybody that's an actual adult. I'm obsessed with Darian. I'm obsessed with her. She's like a Polly Pocket. I'm obsessed with Darian from MakseLife. We would hang out all
She
day.
is cute.
She is adorable.
I love her energy.
Yes.
Her energy is
Like she never
off
has
the
a bad
roof.
day.
She did great with
Even
that.
on the dance
Yes.
floor, I'm like, she's still going.
And even on her panel, when
is
she did
just
her digital
awesome.
planning stuff.
She made me want to get into digital planning.
Yes.
I was like, well, let me
I'm not a digital
Okay.
planner, but I went up to her and I said, step 1 is buy an iPad. I need you to supply me with an iPad, and then I will.
And the
be
way she
a
used
digital
it was
planner.
just
It was great.
awesome.
That was like a 10-minute session, but you remember it. It made
Yes.
an impact. You walked away with some stuff,
Yes.
and it didn't have to be long.
Yes, Darian, me and Darian, her and
She
I,
did a
we're a
really
whole
great
thing.
job.
She
That's
doesn't
it.
know
I
yet.
love
That's
her
it.
energy.
Yes.
So Darian is mini Polly Pocket,
Fun
and then,
pockets.
and she's fun size.
I'm fun size.
So okay,
Yes.
so fun size.
Measurements. It makes sense. It makes sense.
It's the cutest thing. It's the
Yes,
cutest
I
thing.
love her.
Yes. So thank you.
You're
So
welcome.
so she got some good memories to
I
go
did.
home with.
Yes, yes.
Awesome. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay, Cam, come on, baby.
I don't know if I want to say mine now.
Oh, Lord.
Why not?
Well, I'll just say it real
Okay.
quick. This is something that kind of bothered me a little bit when I first got here, and maybe it was because people were just kind of warming up when
Yeah.
they got here. But you know, we have our badges on,
Yeah.
so you kind of know I'm in the same event that you're in,
Yeah.
and you look in my face and you don't say anything,
Yeah.
or you don't smile, you don't say hi, and so I found myself kind of feeling like, what kind of event is this going to be at first? This was like day 1.
Yeah.
The first day that we got the
On
badges.
on Thursday.
Yeah. And so, but I think people warmed up a little bit more as the event went on. And so, I mean, I'm going to speak to you, period, point blank. If I
Yeah.
see you, you got on the same badge I got on, I don't care what you look like, where you from, I'm going to say hi to you because we're here for the same thing.
Yeah.
And so I had to take in, and the reason I didn't want to say it was because I don't know what's going on with you as a
Yeah.
person. Maybe you're dealing with something
Yeah.
that I'm not aware of. Maybe you were thinking about something else. So it might say more about me than about the
Mhm.
other person that I was offended by some people not speaking to me.
Right.
So I had to kind of take that into consideration too. But that's just how I felt. I'm just being honest with how I felt the very
Yes.
first day.
Yes.
But what I loved about this event was the speaker today at the end, Elise. Is that her name? Elise.
Renee.
Yes.
Elise.
Elise.
She was so amazing. I took so many notes while she was talking, and just the inspiration that she provided. I mean, I'm never gonna forget
Yes.
that experience.
Yes.
And so much of what she said turned right back to her faith, and right back to
Mm-hmm.
relying on God, and right back to God ordering your steps, and everything that you go through in life is leading you to those opportunities and to those and creating you for the next step and the
Yeah.
next level. So that was my favorite
Yeah.
moment.
Yeah. And then I'll just say as well that that's something I had to, going back with what you don't like and what bothered you with people not talking, I had to also check myself because I used to live in New York. New York people ain't talking to you,
Right.
right?
And I'm a Southern
So-
girl, so I'm used to people speaking to me.
So when I
Yeah.
moved to Florida and then moved to Georgia, I'm talking to everybody,
Right.
right? Before I wasn't talking to anyone.
Right.
So also because other people are from different places, what they're used to is different. And I love the fact that you said that, hey, maybe it says a bit more about me. Let me, it was Tamika that said, give grace and come back around. Now, if I see you 3 times and you still ain't say nothing,
We got a
we got a problem,
Yeah,
right?
That's it.
That's what I'm saying. I feel like people warmed up more as
Yeah.
the event went on, and more people were speaking to each other.
Yeah.
I think we kind of relaxed a little bit more as
Yeah.
the event went on. So
Yeah.
I feel really good now. People just
Yeah.
walk up to you, hug you, speak to you, whatever now. So.
I love the T-shirts. Hug, what it says, give me a hug or hug me or something like that. There were a couple on the first day, I think. Some of the volunteers had hug me,
Oh, okay.
something like that. So I thought that was great. Awesome. Thank you.
Can I just say one more thing?
Yes, you can. Miss who
As
didn't even
much
want to
as I don't
come.
want to be on here, I was not prepared for my emotions to be assaulted.
Yeah.
I was not prepared for the emotional aspect of it. It caught me completely off guard. But now that it's been a couple hours afterwards, I'm like, wow. It made you tap into stuff that I was here for planners and stickers.
Yeah.
I wasn't here for like past life and past issues that you have not dealt with. I wasn't prepared for all of that. But yes, my tear ducts were assaulted. It was premeditated and I wasn't prepared.
Yeah.
But it was all good.
How many people in here actually bawled or cried or shed some tears during the sessions?
You
right?
are no longer OG thug.
Hello, I'm an OG thug. OG thug
Deborah's
don't
not
cry.
OG thug. She cried. Yeah, she did.
There
So-
was rain in the ballroom.
There was, yeah.
There was a lot of rain.
Yeah. So that was that.
Okay,
too.
that's it. You don't have to see me no more.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Come on over, sis. Come on over, sis. Yes, I'm calling you. She like, no. Yes. I'm gonna tell you. Come on. I give you instructions. We have a shy person coming up. We have a shy friend in the room. A shy friend in the room. So, Clarissa's serenading the woman. So go ahead and introduce. Just sing your response. So go ahead and introduce yourself. And then after you introduce yourself, share with us whether this is your first Go Wild or not. And if your expectations of this Go Wild was either exceeded or it was not met, or, what was your experience?
Okay, so right now.
A little louder.
Okay, my name is Deborah Murphy. I'm from Maryland.
Hey, Deborah!
Okay, so let me tell you, I am an introvert. I am terrified of everything, but excited all at the same time. I'm sorry, I could not see everybody because it was a total blur.
Yeah.
My anxiety kicked in,
Yeah.
but I was still excited. I have moved slowly out of my comfort zone, you know, and I met some wonderful people that I'm hoping to keep up with. Okay.
Yeah. Very good.
You
Very
did
good. You did good. You did good.
I was excited. I'm like, hey, now turn up.
So
It was everything that, more than what I expected.
Yes.
Because I expected to be like in my room with, just watching TV. However, I did feel bad at one time, but I came up out of that room because I was going to, show off my jammies.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, I'm done.
Almost. And this is a big step. It's a big small
my first
step.
time.
First time I go out.
Yes.
So this is a big small step. So do you think you'll come back to go out again?
Yes.
Okay, so next time you're gonna come out of your room 2 times.
Yeah.
She gonna come out of there kicking and screaming.
Okay. Okay, so Diva Temple says Maryland in the house. Maryland in the house. Awesome. So I love the fact that we have persons with even varying levels of, hey, I'm a non-peopler, but I'm peopling. I'm a deep introvert that really, like, I'm terrified of being here, but I came out one time. And I love that because a lot of people, some people that's on here too, and raise your hands, y'all, if you're like her, you're terrified. You think your anxiety will kick in and things like that, right? Because a lot of people need to see that yes, I'm like you, but you're doing it. So if she's doing it, then maybe I can do it too. Maybe I don't have to be peopling all weekend long, and I could people one day. And take that baby step and that small step, and it'll take off some pressure. You see all the hands going up? All the hands going up? They're like you. And so I appreciate you taking the time and coming over and talking to us. So what was one of your favorite moments, if you have one, since you've been out?
All of them, everything was to me, because this is new to me, so everything is exciting.
Yeah.
You know, everything is, even to the point where, you know, my husband kicked me out. You all right? Yeah. Bye. Left me on the curb.
Your husband was like, tuck and roll, baby. Tuck and roll, baby. I'm gonna see you on Sunday.
Yeah. That was about it.
Yeah. So I'm sure he's excited for you to be able to, you know, move forward and come out of your comfort
because
zone.
I usually don't go anywhere too much, really traveling by myself. It's usually my family members, my husband, you know, the children, my kids. But other than that, this is the first girls trip I think I've had in years.
Wow.
Yeah.
So I was determined to go since I was invited, and the anxiety kicked in as soon as I said, okay, I'll go.
Yes.
And I was pumped, and then I'm like, nah, I ain't going. I was pumped, nah, I ain't going.
Yeah, the roller coaster.
But I was like staying up half the night trying to get my little gifts together. And I was determined, even though it may not have been perfect, it was my best.
Yes.
So I put my best into it.
Yes. And we appreciate that. So looking forward to seeing you again, my friend. Look, you got a bunch of new friends.
Mm-hmm.
You got a bunch of new friends.
Because I seen you and I was hiding behind her like, and then I couldn't think of your name. I was like so excited to meet you, and I was like, I found her. So I had to send her over to, or it was more than one person. I'm sorry to say that I had to send her over there. Like, can you open the door for me to come in? You know?
Yes. But that's what we do. That's what we do. We have another one back there too. She's like, oh my gosh, I like her. I love her. I want to go take a picture. You know, I was like, do you want to go take a picture? Yes, but I don't want to go by myself. So we would do that for each other, and that's a part of helping each other to become more self-assured.
Yeah.
Because that's what it is. And I love that your experience also ties into what was spoken about today. Is the lies that are being fed in our head, right?
Mm-hmm.
We, between yesterday and today, of course, we wrote the letter to Dear Self-Doubt. And so that is, yes, see, that's a part of that is where now we're seeing the self-doubt. Because once you're excited, you know you wanted this adventure, but then once you make a decision to do it, self-doubt is like, no, you can't.
Right.
No, you can't.
Right.
You're not going to be able to do it. You're not good enough to do it, right? And so now the process is over and over again. So it's such a great thing to be able to see your progress and know that, hey, next time, you know, I could do a day. So you're going to push and do maybe, I'm going to do 2 days because I can do that too, right? And be more confident.
And can I just piggyback off of that? You know, because so many people do have, you just don't know where people are at in their lives and what it took for them to come here. I mean, we've heard from a woman who recently lost her husband. There was another one who had a traumatic experience, who lost, you know, a baby, or it's just so much. But I remember the first day when we were down stairs with the rainbow, and there was this lady standing by one of the sticker shops display, and the owner of the sticker shop was right there meeting and greeting people, and I just noticed, I'm like, why is she standing over there? And she was just tearing up and so forth, and she was like, and I said, are you okay? And she was like, this person means so much to me.
Yeah.
And I've heard her say ABCD, and it touched me and it helped me, but I'm scared to go meet her.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, don't be scared. I'm like, you never know, she might need to hear that
Mm-hmm.
to keep going and doing what she's doing, because maybe your voice will help her to know she's touching other people's
Yes.
lives
Yes.
and give her stickers
Yes.
purpose, And so even within that, both me and Kim, we started talking to her more, and they were like, girl, come on, let's get her over here and y'all talk. And it was just so, even, I just want to commend you for coming out your show, because we forget just how little things can be big things, and allowing somebody to open the door and having the courage to say, can you go over there to her and ask her if I can, because it's a two-way journey. It means something to both. And I just want to encourage people, don't throw in the towel. You will meet somebody who will help you along the way.
Yeah.
And when somebody needs help, don't be scared to
Right.
help.
Right. Amen. All right, girl. Thank you. Amen. All right. So a last question, or not necessarily a question, but it's a conversation. Thank you, boo. You could go sit back over here if you want. So here's a conversation that I want to have, and it's not a deep conversation. Okay. I want to put that they said, I appreciate the feedback, everyone, and everybody's different perspective. So you all are appreciated. Okay, y'all appreciate it. So let's talk about, because I know my friend Tamiko had said earlier, and also Larissa here had said, when we're talking about the swag, when we're talking about what we got, okay? Because I know y'all interested in the swag too. And I've always said, don't come for the swag.
Yeah.
Come for the experience.
Yeah.
Come for the people, building these relationships. But of course, there is an expectation put out there based on what was seen on social media, or what people are talking about. There's an expectation for swag, right? And so I want y'all to share with me, or share with us, your thoughts on Larissa. You see Larissa's face. Share your thoughts on that, because it's important for, I think, folks to, like I said, come with a different mindset, and just know that even though you come with a different mindset, we're peoples, right? And we're still gonna have certain expectations. So share your thoughts.
You know what, Tamara? The funny thing is I did come with an open mind.
Yeah.
And I came with, whatever it is. The only person that I was really looking forward to was Amber plans her day. But I was so proud to know that a small shop was giving each and every person a sticker book. I was like, that is huge. And it wasn't a sticker book that was drawing dust.
No.
This is a sticker book specifically for this company. So I knew specifically I wanted that. But and that too. And but the thing about it was when we got here and we were running into the volunteers, they were hyping up the swag bag.
Okay.
And so it wasn't so much that I needed things to be falling and cascading out of the bags, or because we got some nice things, but I think they, to me, raised the bar a little bit higher than even what I had anticipated.
Okay.
Everything was still good. Everything I still enjoyed. And overall, I was very satisfied. I got to sit at the zebra table. That was on one of my top
2,563 pins.
And that I don't need. That I do not need.
Yeah.
But you know what? The bottom line was I was determined that if I sat at a table, because maybe the tables were filled up, I was determined that if I sat at a table that for me, the product didn't benefit me directly, I would give that product
Right.
away.
Right.
Or if I got swag bag full of stuff that I didn't care for, I would give that stuff away. And it was okay, but there are people who you could trade with and who would like your
Mhm.
product. I mean, the table make gifts. Listen, we were just so excited to set table make gifts up. We didn't even look at our gifts. We were talking to each other and just excited about the day. And then it was like after the first two speakers spoke, we was like, are we gonna open our gifts? We only had 8 people at our table, but I don't feel like we lacked anything.
Right.
And that was because I didn't expect anything but love and kindness out of those gift bags. And then we had a talk about, the expectation of giving and receiving table gifts. And so that also helped to curtail that. It's just pure enjoyment of just celebrating each other.
So
Yeah.
if you come back to Go Wild next year, are you doing this? Do you feel like now you're like, oh, I'm about to level up this?
No.
Or you're gonna keep it?
I would still do the same. Okay. How do you say that? They've given me ideas.
Right.
Okay, but I still will not go broke.
Right.
Yeah.
Because people are receiving so much stuff, and you don't really know what people. It would be different if I knew who was sitting with me, and I could customize something for them that I feel like they could appreciate and value. But I'm more with the practical, light, easy to carry kind of thing, and I'm gonna stay in that area. So, but yeah.
Okay. Thank you. All right. So now we're gonna go to Cam. Your thoughts?
So, I think my expectations were hyped up too, just from previous years of seeing what people brought back for swag. Having said that, when I got here, I don't really care what I get because I'm so blessed already with so much stuff.
Yeah.
And then from doing PR for so many different people, and they send me free stuff, and then I spend my own money on a lot of things. I don't need nothing else. I don't need nothing else. So it's like everything that I got here was just a blessing. It was just an add-on.
Yeah.
And I think that the reason that my mindset kind of changed was, again, going back to the experience of this event.
Yeah.
The swag was not the main thing for me anymore.
Yeah.
It was the human connection that we were making. It was the speakers and the inspiration that became the top priority for me. And so the swag was just like a little ice and a sprinkle on the top. And I don't need nothing else. I have really found planner peace in my one book planner and my reading journal.
Yeah.
I'm good.
That
And so
reading
these other
journal's a
things-
celebrity. Huh?
These other things that I'm getting, I did like being introduced to some new planners, which I may try to use and try to play around with, just as some little, mental health therapy for myself, and just to play with all the stickers I have. But I'm happy with what I got.
Yeah.
I'm satisfied with what I got
Yeah.
because I didn't need none of this stuff.
Right. Right.
It was just extra on the top. So I'm very happy.
Awesome. Thank you. And I think that's what some people forget is they get caught up in what they want to get. Right. Right. So come on, Erin.
But if you get caught up in what you want to get, you'll never be satisfied because ain't nothing guaranteed that you're going to get what you're going to get.
And it says so on when you're purchasing. No, none of the stuff is guaranteed at all. And they don't owe you none. It's not a part of your ticket. It's extra. Go ahead.
Yes. I agree with what's already been said. I was satisfied with it. I thought it was improved from last year, in my opinion, in terms of having more Go Wild specialty things, like the sticker books that created just for Go Wild, like the MakseLife journal that was just for Go Wild. Those things to me are special. Now some brands, I'm not gonna call them names, just went in their closet and said, what we got in here that we need to go and get rid of. Put it on the truck. But we were grateful for that stuff too. But it was fun to have more of the specialty things. And I think the table mate gifts really touched me today. So I'm not that person. I don't do contact cards. I'm not good with the table make gifts. I've like bought a thing, and I was like, I'm gonna give everyone this thing. Like there was no gift bag with all this stuff.
A girl after my own heart.
And I was very like self-conscious about that. Last year I didn't do table make gifts at all. And so this year I was like, okay, I want to do something, but I know myself. I was like, that's not gonna be authentic to me. And so I ended up at a random table, and it was just really nice. Like a lot of the people at the table had done things specific to their area.
Yeah.
So we were able to talk about the thing. Like one lady had some apple butter from like her area. There was a woman from DC who had mambo sauce in hers.
Nice.
And one woman had also made a like a lettering guide of her lettering.
Oh my
So
God.
that she could learn how to do her lettering. And that's like, I mean, it was just on copy paper she had done, but it was so special.
Yeah.
Like,
Wow.
oh, I can learn, your lettering style. And she did little charcuterie boxes.
Oh my gosh.
Creative.
So
Very
the-
nice. Very nice.
The sort of the attitude of everybody at my table, and one person at our table had not bought table make gifts. And when she came up to the table, she said, well, I didn't bring a gift. We had already kind of passed things out. Is it okay? And everybody was like, of course. Come
Here.
on, sit down.
Here.
Like, here you go.
Yes.
We're not looking for, and it was really encouraging to see that.
Yeah.
With the table make. But overall, I thought the swag was pretty good this time. Like I said, I like you can only get this at Go Wild 2023 stuff. And we did get quite a bit of that type of stuff
As well.
So are you gonna do better next year with your table make gifts? Do you feel
No.
inspired?
I'm so
Ma'am, I need you to put it in a bag.
Put
Put
it
a
in
bow
a
on
bag.
it. Okay, I'm actually gonna put like some labels on mine.
Maybe I didn't even put my labels, my name, or nothing. I was like, here you go.
Nothing. We
Just
bad
throw
with
them
ours.
out. But it was a good gift in my
Yeah.
in my defense. It was like a little thing for coffee mug. So
Yeah.
people were appreciative of it, but I was like, all the extra. Maybe I'll make 10 contact cards for
Next
year.
time.
Listen,
let me,
speaking of contact cards.
hold on a second. Let me ask. I forgot to let Cam. So what do you think as far as with you giving out table mate gifts? Were you inspired? You're like, we're doing the same thing next year, or were you inspired based on what the inspiration for different things? So like, okay, I'm gonna upgrade a little bit. Not necessarily, and when I say upgrade, I don't necessarily mean upgrade with either money, but like I was, like me and Nori, we're very bad at packing gifts and putting labels and putting it like, I'm like, just here's what I bought in the bag. You put it in the good bag yourself, make it look pretty for yourself. That's me. I'm janky like that.
You
So
can
it could,
pack it anyway.
it could even be, it could even be upgrading your packing, or anything like that. Or like, was there any inspiring?
Your packaging,
Huh?
yes.
Or pay in your packer.
All you did was put 2 tissue paper
But I
in
made
there.
it look better, didn't
Oh
I?
my God.
Ooh.
2 tissue paper, the girl put in the things for me.
Okay.
So, 2 things she puts in there. Let Tammy answer her question, please. Thank you, Nori. And somebody else can come sit in the hot seat.
I mean, I made. Do I have to come back over? Okay. I may try to do something different next year, but I mean, I feel good about what I gave this year.
Yeah.
And my thing about gift giving is, and we talked about this, Larissa and I talk about almost everything, but I talked about this, that I feel like when somebody gives you a gift,
Yes.
you should receive it in the spirit in which it was given.
Yeah.
Right.
And there should really be no expectation on it's gonna be this, that amount of
You gonna
gift.
give me a no tea?
No, I'm not
Right?
gonna give no,
As
I'm not
a
gonna
table
say-
made gift,
right. So I feel like whatever someone gives to you is a blessing.
Yeah.
It's a gift.
Yeah.
And there's no expectation for me to receive something back. There's no expectation on it. It's just a gift. So I feel good about what I gave, and I feel good about everything I received. And I may do something different in terms of switching it up next year, but I feel good about what I did this year. And I think that I saw some very creative ideas, which like gave me some inspiration.
Oh
Yeah.
my gosh.
But I think I might just switch it up.
Yeah. I saw somebody knit some llamas.
That's so cute.
And I was like, do I need to learn knitting? It ain't never gonna happen though, but I mean, it was a good thought.
Yeah, the
You know what I mean?
handmade things
It
are
was-
really beautiful.
It was so pretty. I'm like, can I sit at your table,
Yeah,
right?
Yeah.
that
And
takes
then
a lot of time.
it
even if you're a
does.
pro at
there
it.
was a lady on Friday that was sitting at the table next to us, and she was sitting there knitting something. She was knitting some things while the whole session was going on all day.
Mm-hmm.
All day she was knitting. It wasn't a llama because I showed enough what I asked. All right, but she was knitting some things as well. And I totally agree with everyone and what they're saying. And I wanted everybody to see this because people don't normally talk about, if I'm giving you something, this is how I feel, right? So when you sit at a table, this is going to give other folks an idea of, you know what? Maybe I need to check myself and my expectations when I sit at a table with other people. Because we don't know where the folks are coming from. We don't know their financial status or their financial background. We don't know any of these things. And
Right.
so are you coming with an expectation that these people are going to be able to match or exceed what you're doing? Like, what kind of expectations are you coming with?
Right.
And I shared, Linda, I'm gonna share with you, and I had shared a while back that one of the most special things that I got. Remember, you did a poem for us at Planning a Better Me retreat, and I was like, that's one of the most special things because it's like, you know, you took the time to do this thing for us, and it was from you, from your heart. I buy everything from the stove, you know, but that was something, you know, that was from her heart. It took me time to buy the things and put the things together, and I didn't think about that as well. But I mean, the creativity of others is so touching. Like she said, hand lettering stuff, so someone can hand letter like you do, which is absolutely beautiful. Like, let's not get caught up on, oh, I mean, someone gave, like, I don't need body wash. I don't need anything, but we got this the cutest travel size case. It was in a pouch. We love the pouches. It was already in a pouch, and it's travel size shampoo, conditioner, all that stuff, toothpaste. It's like already ready for the travel pack.
Perfect.
And so it was something like, okay, I got this ready for the next trip I need to take. I don't have to worry about packing all these things, right? And so it's just things like that that are so just touching and wonderful for us. And we need to really all learn how to be more appreciative. Nori mentioned that she feel like last year a lot of people were whining and pouting. And as grown people, yes, we all have thoughts. Larissa mentioned that maybe the volunteers hyped stuff up a little bit, but we don't know because remember what's really good and crazy to them
Right.
might be like, is that what you were so hyped about?
Right.
Right. To somebody else.
Yeah.
So that was her, you know, maybe her perception of that as well. So it's like we've got to really curb our expectations on certain things because we put such high expectations at times,
True.
so that we won't be satisfied. We'd be pouting when we do receive someone's heart because that's what we're
Right.
getting.
And
We're getting
Tamara,
someone's heart.
also, a lot of people are, when they're budgeting for this kind of trip, it's not inexpensive trip.
Exactly.
You got that
And
right.
some people are pulling because you never know why people, like I said, I need a refresher. I need a rejuvenation. You don't know why people are coming here. And it could be they need a break from life.
Yeah.
But some people are pulling pennies together just to come, you know. And so table made gifts, it's just, it may not be in their budget. And so if you do come, please don't judge.
Yes.
Even if you recognize everything is from the Dollar Tree. Look, Dollar Tree is expensive now.
Yeah.
That little 25 cents.
Yes, I get $1.
So I'm just saying, just be appreciative, just show love, just show gratitude, show grace, and just be aware of other people, you know, and lift people up with an encouraging word and smile and acknowledge people. Let them know that they're being seen and that their presence is safe within your presence and that you're supporting them in their effort. So
was it you who said someone said that they feel like they weren't being seen? Okay, so I'm coming to you on that. Tamiko, let's share about. Let's share. Thank you. Okay. Let's share about what do you call this thing? What are we doing? D-stash. D-stash. Come on, D-stash Green. Come on.
No.
Yeah. So
as I'm on the app, my notifications. keep ringing.
so start from what Tamara had told you about this D-stash that you didn't believe, and what your experience has been about the D-stash since you got here.
What did you tell me? You were like, there's going to be an area where, first of all, I lost my voice at karaoke and I didn't sing. So that's a whole she said you wouldn't believe the amount of things that people bring to D-stash, right? And I'm like, okay, like I'm hearing your words, but I'm like, okay, whatever. We got here on Wednesday. Come Wednesday night, there was a whole corner in the lobby full of just everything. You name it, it was there. It was something for everyone. And I was immediately addicted to the D-stash. Nothing else mattered. I wasn't hungry. I wasn't thirsty. I didn't go pee. Every time I saw people going to the corner, I was like, there's new stuff. Let me just go see what it is. I had so much D-stash. I even brought stuff to D-stash, and I ended up going there and bringing more stuff with me back. It was incredible the amount of things that people that didn't no longer wanted, that you were like, why would you give that away? Like, why would you give that away?
You mean the Villa Beautiful kits?
Speaking
Yeah.
of giving that away,
Yeah.
ask one of your people a question.
Yeah.
Who want the Caliber Plans planner? And if they give you the answer, I will give you the planner to give them.
Ask them who want it.
A question to win it?
As like a giveaway?
Question to win it?
Do they want the hell of a plan?
Oh, okay, so we got a D-stash after the
See, look at
D-stash
that. There's a
chat.
D-stash.
Look, there's a D-stash going on right
And
now.
you realize she's my new spirit animal. She didn't ask me if I wanted to know. She didn't ask me.
You just said you had too much.
Listen, don't judge me.
Don't judge me.
Don't judge me. Anyway.
Okay, continue the D-stash.
D-stash is very addicting and has borderline hoarding tendencies. But it was just a whole nother element that I just didn't prepare for.
So you didn't go to the Columbia room before you came upstairs?
No.
What time?
Listen.
What time in the morning?
Notifications I have gotten on this phone since the last time y'all saw me on this. I'm like, I need to go to the 9th floor, the 8th floor, the 7th floor. But I didn't want to be rude.
Don't go without me. Don't go without me.
I didn't want to be rude and leave this whole environment. But I was getting ready to leave y'all, and then I knew my spirit animal was gonna come up here and talk, so I didn't want to miss her thing. But I'm about to leave her because it's on the 9th floor, the 8th, the 7th, and the 6th. So we need to go.
It's D-stash.
D-stash.
So what time in the morning were we looking at the D-stash app? So the app, trust me, there's a group in there.
Yes.
They take pictures and show you where the stuff was.
Yes.
Wait,
Yes.
how fast do you have to be to get to the D-stash that's on the board?
2 seconds. It's like before the person that actually said post, you should already be there. You should already be at the elevator. 'Cause, I mean, the stuff that they took pictures.
It's a lot of good stuff.
Real story.
Yeah.
I came up here, right?
Yeah.
What time we were getting ready to go down for a pledge.
Yeah.
This woman posted something at 7:03.
Yes.
I left my door here at 7:04. I went over there, it was gone. And it was on our floor. I
It was
didn't
on
get
our
the
floor.
elevator. I didn't have to go down nobody's stairs. I just had to walk past 4, 5, 6 rooms, and it was gone.
Yep.
Wow.
It was
Gone.
right out
Like
there.
somebody was D-stashing Villa Beautiful.
What? Yeah, I got like 3 beautiful kids.
It's just, it's unbelievable. Unbelievable.
Yeah,
But I am here
beautiful
for
kids,
it.
Simply Gilded kids,
Yes.
cloth and paper stuff.
Wow.
Girl,
Somebody
please.
D-stash all their happy planner stuff, and no, I'm not sharing.
Either we have to cut this live
Linda
short,
like don't
Yes,
ask.
because my spirit animal are going to the 9th floor.
She said,
Right.
Yes.
she said she was in that book.
Okay, yes.
Okay, Lola,
Look
Linda,
at
come
that.
on over
Somebody
here.
said, "Are you still there? Is the stuff still there?"
Go check it, girl. Go check it. Go check it. You can leave her. You can leave her. So this is our Lola. I'm sorry.
Linda.
Look, Lola Linda is. She better be sleeping. Tell us your channel, and then I also want you to share. Is this your first go wild with everybody? And for this particular Go Wild, what was your expectations? Were your expectations met or exceeded or no?
Okay,
you know?
my name is Theodolinda. My channel is Purpose Poetry and Planning.
Yes.
This is my first Go Wild. And though this is my first Go Wild, I have been comparing it the entire time to a very special event that I went to in 2019 called Planning a Better Me Retreat.
Yeah.
Now the difference between the two
Yeah.
is one was a retreat.
Right.
One was about taking care of self so that you could give to everyone.
It was relaxed, recharged.
Yes,
And
and refresh.
refresh.
Yes.
Yeah.
So my expectation of Go Wild was not what I seen on television or what I seen on the streams. I wasn't expecting that. I was like, first of all, I'm not standing in line for nobody.
That was for
You know
for
how
Friday.
many years ago I finished school? I'm not standing in nobody line for no food, no drink, no nothing.
Yeah.
And it was one line after one line after one line.
Yeah.
And we're adults.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna need everybody next year to behave like adults.
Okay.
Okay. So, okay. We took this.
Oh, she took notes.
She took notes.
No. This
No, that's
is
something
not
else.
a note. So we did this class yesterday, and everybody's feelings and everybody's emotions was out, and people said that they didn't have anything to write.
Yeah.
When somebody said, "Do you feel seen?"
Mm-hmm.
And one lady said she didn't write anything.
Yes.
No, in private, like when I was in the hallway, and you don't know who knows you.
Yeah.
Or who's seen you, or whose spirit goes with your spirit, or who God told to come to you and give you some information.
Yeah.
But you have to know that everyone who stops you and speaks to you and says something to you and cries to you at this type of event,
Mm-hmm.
it's because they trust something about you. Because 95% of these people are introverts.
Wow.
Most of these people see nobody else for weeks and months, and they just sit in their house and they talk on the phone and they use, but they don't come in human contact with other people that they don't know. So when somebody comes and they talk to you and they tell you stuff and they put their emotions out there for you, it's for you to know that there's something about you that introvert who doesn't talk to their sister, mother, cousin, aunt, uncle feels the need that they can tell you.
Yeah.
That makes you more special to them
Oh my gosh.
than you could ever imagine
Oh
for
my
yourself.
gosh.
So when we was in the thing, I was like,
Somebody
okay,
write that down.
I know.
Let-
I'm
let
like
me-
drop.
let me write it down. Let me just say what I said. I said, hear me. Do not fix me. Hear my pain and listen. Hear my struggle and see me. Hear my agony and see what is behind the strong and the brave. Walk behind my mask. Let my brokenness be seen so that I am not afraid to heal. We have to become not afraid to heal
Anybody want
by
one?
letting other people understand where we're coming from. Do you understand what I'm saying? So
Walk behind.
I'm
my
gonna
back.
say something and I'm gonna cry. I did not have anything to put. And I'm strong. And I will fight for anybody. But I feel invisible all the time. I am afraid all the time. But I'm not an introvert.
Yeah.
I need to be around people. I need to. But every time I feel like I'm not enough. And I don't have anxiety, and I don't have any anxiety. I don't have anything that anyone would consider a mental issue. I don't have any of that.
Yeah.
But sometimes somebody so brave and so strong has been through so much that you fail to realize, even though I have on the suit, even though my hair is done, even though my nails is done, even though I'm walking around in high heels, when I take off my jacket, I am bleeding and I am broken. And people fail to realize that when I'm angry, it is because my hurt and my anger and my distress and my misunderstanding is oozing out and it's leaking out. And so when you come together and people say, you made a difference in my life.
Yes.
Or I heard your poetry. I cut my channel because somebody wrote to me and said, nobody's listening to that.
Mm.
And then somebody else said, you know, I'm just going to take your stuff. That's why I stopped my channel, because somebody said, I can steal your stuff. There's nothing you can do. You didn't copyright it. But then I had to think as I was in here, if you want it that bad, go ahead and take it, because God blessed me with that gift. You understand what I'm saying? God blessed me with the gift. So I was like, okay, what would I write to self-doubt? Because everybody was speaking, but I wasn't telling. When I say to you that I seriously was sitting there and I said, doubt did not stop me from my YouTube channel. Somebody else's words. Wait a minute, because I'm already broken.
Yes.
I'm already hurting.
Yeah.
I'm already in pain. And I'm strong.
Yes.
So what you did was that you grabbed the wound
Yeah.
and you opened it. And so now it's bleeding. So instead of saying, who am I going to say? They hurt me. Because I realized that though I'm strong, I have no outlet. So I write my words on paper because I have no one else. And then I'm in a different state and I don't know anybody and I haven't made any friends and it's the pandemic. And you say to yourself, well, what am I even doing here? And then somebody said, you're the nicest person I've ever met. Or one girl said, do you know who that is? I said, yeah. They said, I want to go talk to her. I'm like, hey, we would like to take a picture with you. Because I'm not scared to talk to anybody.
Yeah.
I'm not scared to be who I am. When you come to go out, be who you are.
Yes.
Do not put on a show or an act or try to be anything that you're not.
Yes.
You are in a safe place. And though it may take you time to warm up and they have all of these activities, I'm not going to forget today, not because of the noise of the crowd, but of the silence of the friendships that were built. I'm never going to forget today, not because of the noise, not because of the gifts, not because of the swag. I haven't even opened one thing yet. But the silence of the friendships that are being made, the seeds of greatness that are being planted, the understanding amongst us that we are us. That there's a difference between we are us and we are a group. You understand what I'm saying? Because I'm not going to let myself fall. So if we are us, I'm not going to let you fall. Because we are us, I'm going to hold you accountable. Because we are us, that means we are one. You understand what I'm saying? And each of us are part of the fruit of the Spirit. You understand what I'm saying? So, okay. So I wrote, dear self-doubt, I'm writing you to let you know that I forgive you.
Hold on one quick second. And this was an exercise that we did in one of the sessions.
Dear self-doubt, I'm writing to let you know that I forgive you. That I understand why you do what you do. I want to thank you because you have taught me lessons I could not have learned without you. I doubted their love, so I learned to love myself. I doubted my abilities to do my job, so I worked hard and became the best. I questioned my purpose, so I rediscovered and reinvented myself. Thank you so much for all you have given me. Respect for who I am, what I am, and my ability to overcome. So, when you come to this type of a convention and this time, know that you have to come here thinking that you're going to be better than when you left. You understand what I'm saying? If a person see me and they're not better when they left me, a great and wonderful man once said to me, if I cannot help you, I will not hurt you.
Come on. Come on.
You know what I mean? So you take that and you walk with that, and that's what I walk with. If I cannot help you, I will not hurt you. If I cannot guide you to the right place, I'm going to guide you to the person who can guide you. I'm never ashamed to say I don't know. And when you're never ashamed to say that you don't know, you will always get the right answer. Who's Erica?
Erica, she on here. She said snap. Girl, snap.
Okay,
Come on.
okay. Who is Erica?
Drop the mic. Go ahead.
So
That was beautiful.
So I believe that when we come together, it's not the swag.
Yeah.
No, it's
For
not.
the let me just be honest. For the amount of money that I paid, I could have went to Erin Condren. I could have went to No Tea.
You got that
I could
right.
I could have went to everybody.
2024 lineup done.
Yeah. And then I could have went to Sweden and picked up my own stuff from those people.
So it's not about that.
So it's
It
not about
really
that.
is
Yeah.
not.
It's
It
about
really
the
is
fact.
not.
It's about what's happening right now.
Right.
Yeah.
It's about
That's true.
you watch them put their life, and people fail to realize that. Cam puts her life.
Yeah.
You see her hands,
Yeah.
but she puts her life.
Yes.
You understand what I'm saying? When she's planning, she's telling you, my son, I couldn't come on because my son was graduating, and I didn't understand why it hurt the way it hurt.
Yeah.
Unless you know how it feels for your kid to graduate.
Yes.
And you say to yourself, this is my baby, this is my baby, this is my baby, and you find out that now your baby is a man.
Yes.
You can't just, that you don't dash away that pain.
Yeah.
So hundreds of thousands of us, especially the ones who don't hit the like button, we still watching.
Yeah.
And I have a son too, and he's graduating, and am I gonna feel that kind of pain, and I'm gonna feel that kind of hurt? Let me watch this again. You understand what I'm saying? She let us know that.
Yeah.
She let us know how important her husband was to her.
Yeah.
So people, young couples who are going through it in a relationship, now the wife is saying, I watched Cam and she said that, maybe I ought to put a little bit more into not what he think, but how he feel. You understand what I'm saying? Because as she's planning, she's talking, she's telling us.
Yeah.
And I used to
I love
be,
that. I love that.
I used to act. I used to do shows. And she said, I used to do shows. I used to be out there in the public limelight, and I miss that.
Yeah.
So you come, the hands as a person.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? So when you come here, it's like, I have known you for 10 years. I have known you for 5 years. You are my friend. You understand what I'm saying? So, and people fail to realize that in a community where most of the people are introverts, and most of the people are hurting in ways that are not mental, a lot of them are physically ill. They have problems that stop them or make them afraid to go into public spaces or giant crowds, or they don't walk like they should, or they're in a wheelchair, whatever. You fail to realize how much your presence and you are being accepting of these people means. You understand what I'm saying? So Cam, I've been watching Cam for so long that my daughter's like, did you see Cam's new video? Do you understand what I'm saying?
She's invested now.
You know what I'm saying? She's like, did you get the cover from Be You Beautiful? Because she knows them. Because she knows, I can't talk to you right now. You know I'm working from home.
Right. Yeah, Cam's on.
You, right.
Why are you even talking to me?
Scrappy wife.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lail by mail. These are people, Saturday? Listen, 12 o'clock, don't even talk to me. Lakeisha loves to play. We know these people.
Yeah.
We know their life. We know their anniversary. We know their name of the kids. And then when you come together and you see them, it's like a family reunion with people that you really like.
Yeah.
Right. You understand what I'm saying? You understand what I'm saying? So the chemistry is different. It's overwhelming. It's so overwhelming. And at the same time, you're like, I don't want to miss anything, and I don't want to miss anyone.
So why you was talking to me about when I said I'm being present?
Listen, present is one thing that you was doing was crazy. let me give you guys, whose phone is this? I'm just touching. Let me give you guys 2019.
That's
My name
Tamara.
is Tamara. What are you
What's
doing?
your
My name is Tamara. What are you doing? So now I'm looking for her to be with the microphone.
Thank you for having me.
You're welcome, baby.
I know, right?
So we can hang out.
Take care.
I'll see y'all on the teeth.
So
Safe travel.
I'm used to hearing you and seeing you and seeing you take pictures and getting into all the planners, all the vendors and all, and to see you just quiet and just sitting.
Freaked you out.
For a whole 2 hours I just sat.
She was not quiet. Just so you know.
No, she just, but to see her not involved,
Yes.
not
Yeah.
not as participative.
Right.
In my mind, I said, "What's wrong with my friend?"
Right. Yeah.
So when I seen her, what did I say?
You said,
What's wrong with my friend? What's wrong? Are you
Mhm.
okay? Are you feeling well? Why are you not?
Mhm.
Because I know that aspect of you.
Yeah.
You know, just like we all come together and we all pray.
Yeah.
Some people don't pray, but they respect the fact that I pray.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
So it's like that when you come to this. If you're expecting for the swag to be overwhelming and you're expecting for all the programs to be perfect,
Yeah.
I am not perfect. Nothing that I do is going to be perfect.
Yeah.
Nobody is perfect.
Right.
Nothing that ever gets done is going to be perfect. It's as perfect as you allow it to be in the recesses of your mind. It's as open as you allow it to be in the recesses of your mind. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Think about the redemption song. No one can free you but you.
Yeah.
And so when you come to something like this, you said, no one can be me but me.
Yeah.
No one can free me but me.
Yeah.
Let me be inspired by what I see. Let me become a better person.
Yeah.
And if you take that away,
Yeah.
you don't need to do nothing else. They could give you everything. But if I leave out of here knowing that on Tuesday, my YouTube channel is going to have 7 people watching,
Yeah.
that's more people than I had last week when I didn't turn it on.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? So if that
Yes.
inspiration is what you get from that, then that's all you need. You don't need anything else.
Yeah.
And that's what people fail to realize. I am as good
Yeah.
as I believe myself to be.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I am as strong as I believe myself to be.
And you know something that I was found to be so powerful was when Renee was talking as well, and she was sharing her experience with performing for the Obamas, right? And when, you know, and this goes to the depth of thinking. Like sometimes we think we're deep, huh? No, not deep. To the depth that whole the conversation, and I can just in my mind, I just kind of visualized it. At that point, you know, President Obama was like, it's one thing to think that what you're doing will matter.
Yes.
And it's another thing to know
Right.
that what you're doing right now matters.
Let me tell you what
And it
the
matters
most-
now. It not 100 years from now, but now. And that's one of the main reasons why you don't see me with the camera. Because when I came last year for that one, I understood that it was this. It's not, you know, we know each other on the morning tea, and we know, you know, we talk about pretty much everything. Like you said, we know a lot about each other, right? More than we should sometimes, right? But when you see each other face to face, it's this. It's me and you. And I never want anyone to feel like, oh, let me just film it or capture it. Because some things that I did not film for Sierra, did not capture that, some things is not for me to do. Even if it's out there like that, it's not for me to do. And so this year, I knew that I wanted to do, you know, the lives. And so we did a big live in the morning, this one now at the end, and I'll do something else when I get home. But I wanted to be here
Present.
and present, because when we're present, it matters.
Yeah.
You know, she said one thing she learned from the, you know, the 2 characters was that we have today. We have today. What can I do today? How can I be impactful today? And a part of that, sis, is present.
Well, I appreciated that she pulled that lady up on stage.
Oh my gosh.
Let me
Like,
tell you,
isn't that's what I'm saying.
She
You know what I'm
held-
saying?
she held
That's
that
what I'm saying.
lady's hand.
Yes.
It was like,
It was like nobody else was there. Just
it was,
two of
I
them.
mean, the host
Yeah.
didn't have nothing, you don't have an option. This is what we're doing.
Yeah.
Right.
It was just so magical. It was like,
The most-
come here.
The most powerful thing.
Pulled her up on
Yes.
stage.
Yes.
Nothing else mattered, and
Yes.
she listened.
Yes.
She looked that woman in the eye. She touched her.
Mhm.
I was like,
the most powerful thing that she said to me was
Yes.
about adoption.
Yeah.
Yes.
People fail to realize the struggles of adoption.
Yeah.
My children are adopted. You could feel the pain
Mm-hmm.
of the younger generation who were having problems with having children. You could almost, if you were quiet in that room, you could hear the groan.
Yeah.
Yes. yes.
You could feel the pain.
Mm-hmm.
And I said to this one young lady, somebody loved me enough
Yeah.
that they gave me my daughter.
Mm.
Somebody thought enough of me
Mm.
that they gave me my daughter. Somebody thought that I was so worthy
Come on.
that they let me, they allowed me, they graced me, they blessed me.
Come on.
Because
Come
being a
on.
mom is not pushing a child out.
Yeah.
Being a mom is being there when they wake up
Yes.
and when they go to sleep. Picking a college and telling them that the boy's not coming to their house anymore. Okay, love it.
Yes,
So-
yes, ma'am.
So when she
Yeah.
said I didn't want to do anything but be a mom. I didn't
Yes.
want to take this role. I just wanted to
Yes.
be a mom.
I'm good.
Nothing. I promise you, I didn't hear her say. I didn't even know she brought that lady up on stage.
You were
I didn't hear
done.
nothing. It was like she said to me, everything that you did was worth it.
Mm.
This is the first time. I'm 52 years old
Mm.
and I felt seen for the first
Oh my God.
time. When she said,
Oh my gosh.
I didn't want to do anything.
Mm.
I just want to be a And I knew that feeling. But there was a young lady next to me who was hurting the way I was hurting. Who was in pain the way I was in pain. When I felt less than because I couldn't have a baby. Because I felt worthless. Because people would say, what's wrong with you? People who loved you.
Yeah.
Well, what's wrong with you? Did you go to the doctor?
Yeah.
What do you need me to do? You need a next month? What
Oh.
is it that you need? What did you do that God is punishing you?
For
This is what you get.
yeah.
Especially when you come from an outside culture, a foreign
Yes.
culture.
Yes. Yes.
So when I said to her, girl, I've been through it. And I gave her my story. I didn't hide anything. I said I was pregnant with twins.
Yeah.
Not once, not twice, but 3 times.
Mm.
And I didn't lose no babies at 2 months pregnant, 3 months pregnant.
Mm.
I'm talking 7.5 months.
Mm.
I'm talking about names.
Oh my God.
I'm talking about the day before they were due.
Mm.
These babies drowning inside of you, so you wonder what's wrong with you. And then God said, no one can raise Ciara but Nina.
Mm.
Do you understand what I'm saying?
Come on.
Only Theololina
Come
can
on.
raise Ciara.
Come on.
So because only
Come on.
Theololina can raise Ciara, I have to put her through something. You can't tell me anything if you haven't been through anything.
Yes.
So I can tell you that your struggle is right now.
Yeah.
But do not make a permanent decision in your temporary state.
Okay. Come on.
God is going to find you the baby that belongs to you.
Yes.
So never say never. The only thing about impossible is that I am possible.
Come on.
So you have to understand that everything that is being put in position for you,
Yeah.
being put in place for you, me being taken from where I live to North Carolina, I was like, what is going on? What's going on? Sometimes I need to isolate you so I can bless you.
Yeah.
Sometimes I need to isolate you so I can teach you.
Yes.
Sometimes I need to isolate you so that you can take care of you.
Yes.
Because when you're so busy taking care of everybody else, your cup is not that is empty.
Yeah.
It's that it's cracked.
Yeah.
So
Oh, yeah,
no
yeah.
matter how much liquid you put inside,
It'll never.
you
hold.
never filled. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So for all of you who are thinking about adoption and are thinking about adoption, it is the most amazing feeling to know. And I'm going to say this, you did not get me by default.
Yeah.
I chose to love you.
Yeah.
And every day I choose to love you.
Yes.
When it's a choice,
Yes. Come Come on.
I can't even express to you how grateful I am every day for my daughter who is, what's the word I'm looking for? She feels that she is entitled and she feels that she needs to find herself. And she feels that my space is her space and her space is her space.
Right.
I have one of those.
You know, and even though I'm like, I'm gonna need you to go to the branch or something, act like you're gonna fly away. And then I go to my room because I'm angry, and then I'm in my room and I say, you know, God, I just want to thank you so much because you allowed me to make her feel like she has the right to be entitled. I made her feel like money is not an option. I did that. And I pat myself on the back like the angels is patting me on the back. Because God gave her to me. You understand what I'm saying? So though I'm angry on the outside, on the inside, I'm praise dancing for the opportunity to be a mom. You understand what I'm saying? For the opportunity to make you feel entitled. For the I'm glad your feet bigger than mine. That's all I keep saying. I'm glad your feet bigger than mine.
So she can't wear all your shoes. Like, oh.
You can wear my clothes, but you can't put my shoes on. Okay? So the love that you have, give it to somebody else. Make somebody dinner. That person that you make dinner, you might see that your love needs to be given to an adult child. That no one is far from adoption. That you pick up.
So you don't have to 18 years old, you're done.
No.
Before that, like people are like.
Yeah. But a 21-year-old who never had parents could need you to guide them, to reach them. Everyone, just pick one person and give them something that you have. I have love to give. And if tomorrow an adoption agency call me and say, could you foster? I will buy me a house to foster. Because I need to make space. But they said God said he will make room. Your gifts will make room for you. You know, so don't give up on your dreams. And someone said, make them smaller, put them in pieces. I don't believe that. I don't know one person who cut their dreams in half. Plan it in steps.
Yes.
Believe it, think it, and visualize it as a whole. Don't diminish, and do not put yourself underneath anything for anyone else. I did it. I'm telling you, it doesn't work. It just infects whatever else you put, because you know this is my passion, this is my love, this is what I want. And when you allow somebody else to infect it, somebody else to make you doubt you, somebody else to make you feel less, then you are no better than the person who's causing the harm.
Someone said that the original that you read, the original poem, you gonna need to hurry up and put that on your channel, please.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. It'll be on my channel tomorrow.
They gonna need you to upload that ASAP. Get your life together.
I'm gonna get my life together.
Get your life together.
Yes, ma'am.
Right? Tell her, get your life together, Tio Linda.
Somebody type, I need to get my life together.
As well. I appreciate you all for just kind of coming in and being open and sharing with us this evening. And I hope everybody has really gotten a good insight. And I know that we're not the majority of the people that are here. We're only a little bit of the 1,500 people that's here. But hopefully people are able to get an insight. So does anybody have any final words?
I do have a final word.
The folks
about what happened when you make friends in silence. The young lady stopped me, and she said, "We just met," and she said, This is for you. I made it. I was in my room and I made this for you.
Oh, wow.
So when you make friends in silence, you give people something that they don't forget tomorrow. You understand what I'm saying? And I will never forget.
Yeah.
Because I will always know that someone met me, went up to their room, continued to think about me, created for me, found me, looked for me to
Yes.
give it to me. I was worthy of that.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? Think we are worthy of what we receive for being true to who we are. You understand what I'm saying? So that's my final. That's my
I have a final word.
Okay.
I'm gonna need you to make a podcast
Yes.
to pass all the knowledge, okay?
I mean, come on.
That
just
was
saying.
just no, that was just a whole other session. Okay?
Look.
That
It's either YouTube channel podcast. You guys gotta pick.
Don't
I need all
put it
the
in house.
things,
Don't
I'm
put it in
sorry.
house. Look, don't do the podcast on the YouTube. Come on, let's
There
go.
you go. There you go.
All in one.
I
There
did
you
not,
go.
I did not know you could do that, but I will be calling some people for some technical.
Look
Hey,
look into
help.
Give
that.
me a call. I will.
I
help
have a
you.
suggestion to make while it's fresh in my mind.
Are you
I'm sorry,
sitting on
am
my
I
good
sitting
pen? Listen, I bought this pen from the Dollar Tree. This pen is the best pen in the whole.
I love those pens too.
Right with this pen. I promise you.
Recommendation with because we just mentioned contact cards.
Yeah.
Don't overdo it with the contact cards. Put it in perspective.
Girl, don't matter.
Because you're gonna meet a lot of people, but you're so busy, you're not gonna give them all out. So
So can I
unless you
show
intentionally do it.
another option since you said that?
Well, yeah, that is the other option, but I'm just saying
Or they could do like
the QR code.
wait, some fancy people who have it in their fingernails.
Yes, that would be.
What?
No, we're not doing
Yeah, some
that.
fancy people.
Some fancy people who have
I don't know if you
Their
know this young
contact
lady,
card
her
in
name is
their
Piece of the
fingernails.
Plans. She said, boop. I said, oh.
but it's prejudiced, okay, and only works with Apple products, eye trash products.
I said Dollar Tree.
Okay, what's that for?
The QR code thing.
Okay.
Instead of the contact card.
Yes, you can.
Okay,
I have
okay.
one in my
So
But I mean, you can do both too, but just don't overdo the contact
But what I'm
card.
saying is, this is a free
Yeah, so like
option.
a free option.
Right.
Yeah, they can
I got
see
that too.
What's the free
Yeah.
option?
A QR code to create a QR code.
Contact.
All right,
So
anybody else?
So really, the
that's it.
contact card has like stickers and your information. We're stationary
Ready?
What you
want?
so if you want to do
You want
that,
some
do
M&Ms
that.
and peanuts?
But the
Yes.
QR code is a great option.
See you guys
Like
later,
that.
guys. Bye.
Thank you, everybody. We appreciate
Good
it.
night.
I'm going to do D-Stash.
They're gone to go do some key stash. Go ahead, select your room key. I don't know, where did you put it?
No, you took it. Is this it? Did you put it over here?
Oh, that
I
can't
thought
be
maybe
got.
that's
Are
it,
you
yes.
still alive?
I know, I'm saying bye-bye to y'all.
If you
Go
don't-
ahead.
Why don't you call me? That means Theo didn't end up do something with
She
me.
disappeared.
Okay? Don't lose me.
Tell me what you find. Call me and tell me
Yes,
what you
don't lose
find.
me though.
Thank you, Tamara, for letting me borrow
I
your
won't lose you.
plane.
I won't lose you. I'll be packing. I'll be packing.
Okay.
One more time.
Everybody. Larissa's got to go calm down and go to sleep. Well, everybody, I hope you enjoyed tonight as well. I will see you all Monday morning on the morning tea, as long as I have my voice.
The colorful plans planner.
Okay. So there's a giveaway. Oh, you know what? You're gonna be on Monday morning?
Uh-huh.
Well, let's do it Monday morning.
Okay.
Okay, baby. All right,
Bye,
y'all.
Tamara, just in case I don't see you again. I'm sorry, my hair went off.
I know it's okay. I'm eating your lock, sister lock for brunch. I'll see you all later. Bye bye.
But, you know, he ain't gonna be hanging around.
No, he ain't gonna be hanging with us.